Hello, everyone. Today we are going to tell a story about friendship. So can any one of you can tell us who or what is your best friend? Well, Jessica said Emily was her best friend, and Jason told us that his cat was his best friend. So as you can see, each of us has a best friend in this world. Today, I'm gonna read a book for you named Norman Didn't Do It. Yes, he did. Written by Ryan T. Higgins. So let's see, who is Norman's best friend? And is it possible for us to have two best friends? Norman was a porcupine. This is Norman. Norman's best friend was Mildred. Mildred was a tree. This is Mildred. Norman and Mildred did everything together. Strike one, bounce, chip, chip. You are right, Mildred. It is a little yellow-bellied sapsucker. I love playing tree together. Yeah, you win. Norman was happy with the way things were. Okay, one more chapter. Then it slides out Mildred. Norman and Mildred. Mildred and Norman. Just the two of them. Until one day, pop, there was someone else. And who is that? It was another tree. Suddenly, it was no longer just Norman and Mildred. Now, it was Norman and Mildred and the other tree. This didn't sit well with Norman. Norman began to worry. What if the other tree wanted to be friends with Mildred? What if Mildred liked the other tree? What if Mildred liked the other tree more than she liked Norman? Norman kept a careful eye on the other tree. He watched as Mildred and the other tree grew closer, bounce, bounce, and closer, chip, chip. You are playing tree without me. Life wasn't the same. Fine, you win. Then it happened, the worst thing possible. Touch. Mildred and the other tree grew too close together. It was the last straw. This is the last straw. Even though in this case, there were no straws, just branches. Norman couldn't lose his best friend, not to the other tree. Something had to be done. Norman planned and he planned until his plan was just right. Then, under the cover of the night, Norman dug up the other tree and took it far away, very far away, very, very far away, to a place where the other tree would never come back between Norman and Mildred ever again. And just like that, the other tree was gone. Norman and Mildred went back together, just the two of them. But it wasn't the same. Other tree? What other tree? Oh, that other tree. I don't know what happened to the other tree. I didn't do anything. Maybe it went on vacation. Maybe it moved. How should I know? There, Mildred. you still have me. Soon, Norman started to think about Mildred without his new friend. Norman started to think about the other tree, all alone out there. Norman started to think about himself and what he did. What if someone had seen him? Let's think. There was the moon. There were the stars. There was the grass and the trees. Oh no, the trees. What if they saw me? What if one tree tells another tree, who tells another tree, who tells another tree, who tells Mildred? What am I going to do? What have I done? What if digging up your friend's friend in the middle of the night and taking that friend very, very far away was not the right thing to do? What if it was the wrong thing to do? Stop staring at me, Mildred. Trip. Thud. Norman had hit rock bottom. I have hit rock bottom. Something had to be done. Norman planned and he planned again. Then he went back to where he had left the other tree to try and undo what he had done. Yes, you are right. I went a little overboard. But in my defense, you were touching branches. Norman knew life was going to be different. Look, who's back, Mildred? Pat, pat, pat. And that was okay. He might even like it. Norman and Mildred and the other tree, just the three of them. And who is that? So back to our question, is it possible for us to have two best friends? Yeah, the answer is yes. But at the end of the story, do you think it is possible for Mildred and Norman and the other tree to play together all the time? Or do you think somebody else would join their team and become their friend? I don't know. That's all about my storytelling. I'm going to assume there are 16 children in my classroom, and I have prepared enough templates for them. So before I tell the story, I will give one child this template, this moon, and I will give 5 other students the templates of these trees. I will also give another 5 students these stars, and the last 5 students the grass. I will tell them before that when I ask them questions, they should stand up and answer the question. So when I read this page, when I read there was the moon, I will ask, who is the moon? Then the student with this template would stand up and I will ask him or her a question that, did you see Norman had sent the other tree far away? And the student with this template would answer yes. And then I will read, there were the stars. I will ask the same questions. Where are the stars? Or who are the stars? So the students with these templates would also stand up and I will ask the same question. Did you see Norman has sent the other tree far, far away? They will answer yes. So Then I read, there was the grass. I will ask, where is the grass? So the students with this grass will also stand up and answer the same question. And then, and the trees, I will ask, where are the trees? So the students with these will also stand up and answer the same question. So I want to use the templates that I created to make them engage in the storytelling and let them to have an interaction with me. And at the end of the story, I will also give them white paper and those colorful markers. I will ask them to draw their best friend. Yeah, either it's a real person or it's an animal, an object. And I will ask them to tell the story between them and their best friend. That's all I have prepared for the storytelling assignment.